There, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to Scraptember combined with 30 days of sketches, and this is day 5. So we are using this sketch, and I really like that it has 3 photos on it. So I pulled these 3 photos of Noah and my son's girlfriend digging in the garden, and I thought I would use those. And then as far as the prompt for Scraptember, it is using a themed collection for a non-themed layout. So I basically used that green paper. It is from the scrapbooking collection from Photoplay, and I don't recall the name of it, but the B side is that green, and the other side is a whole bunch of scrapbooking type quotes. And then the purple one is from Amy Tangerine's Picnic in the Park, which I think could be used for anything really. It's not really doesn't fit the bill of the prompt, but that little purple checkered one or gingham one is from Julia Nutting and Julie Nutting's, I don't know the name of the collection, but it's one of her early collections, and it was very beach themed. And so I thought those two fit the bill pretty well. And then I am not actually using any really themed embellishments. I'm going to use flowers, and I think you can put flowers on anything. So they do so happen to go with gardening, and that's what they're doing. So I don't know if that's considered a cheat or not, but anyway, that's what I decided to use. And then I did get that green paper obviously there. As you see, I'm just using the outside of it. I wanted to keep some of the green for another layout that I might work on. And I really like how it's looking. That floral piece that you see there, that is from a really old collection, and I think it was from a paper pad, maybe from Michael's. And I don't have the name of it at all. It's very old though. And I pulled it out of my scrap bin, and same with the gingham piece. Those were both in my scrap bin. And so I was pretty happy to use some pieces out of the scrap bin. And the reason I chose to use the purples and the green is because where they're digging, there's this green succulent, but when it blooms, it's all purple. So it has all these little purple flowers all over the top of it. And so it matched perfectly. And so I just wanted to document that these two have kind of a special relationship as well. She is my son's girlfriend, but he calls her auntie, and she's been around for quite a while, and so he just adores her, and she is so good to him. So I wanted to go ahead and capture that, and that was the main reason I decided to do this layout. So I pulled out some purple pieces out of my box of purple embellishments. So you can see the box at the top of my screen there. I do sort my embellishments by color once I am pretty much like I'm getting to the end of using the sticker sheet or the ephemera pack or whatever, and there's just bits and pieces left. Then I will sort them out by color and put them into these color-coded bins, and that makes it really easy to do a layout like this. So I'm just tucking in bits and pieces. And I had these flowers that I had at one point stamped, and they're not cut out or anything, but I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut those out, and I am going to include those on the layout because I thought they were perfect. The colors match. It brings in the dark purples and the light purples, and the dark greens and the light greens. And so I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut those out. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and work on that doily there. I cut it in half so I can use it in 2 different spots. That is from Doodlebug. It's probably one of the few pieces that I have from Doodlebug, but it's a little bit different shade of purple, but since there are so many shades of purple on this layout, I think it does work. And so I went ahead and decided to go ahead and use it. It wasn't like, I don't know, I hemmed and hawed about it for a while, but then I decided at the last minute, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and use it. And I think it looks okay because it's on both sides, and it just finishes things off kind of nicely. And I'm not a huge doily user to begin with, but in this case, I thought it worked well. And then that little piece that I just glued down says super cute on it, and I thought that would be really cute because they are both really super cute. I didn't make you sit through watching all of the fussy cutting, but I'm going to go ahead and put those florals down with some foam tape underneath. And while I'm working on that, I'll remind you to go check out everyone else who is playing along with Scraptember and 30 Days of Sketches, because there are a whole bunch of people playing along, and the list is in my description box down below. I'm so thankful to Christy Harriman over at Christy's Beautiful Life, and to Katie and Jessica at the Scrappy Sisters, and Laura Alberts over at her channel for putting all of this together. This is really fun. I've been looking forward to it. I've been working on my layouts for a while here, so I'm hoping to complete the month. I've got almost the whole month done. Not, well, I shouldn't say that. I've got 3/4 of the month done, and so I'm super excited to finish that out and be able to provide you guys with a lot of inspiration using the prompts and the sketches that these wonderful ladies have come up with. So check out everybody who's playing along because there's going to be a ton of inspiration. So, and keep in mind, not everybody is doing the prompt and not everybody is doing the sketch. A lot of people are doing both, but you may have some people in there that are just doing one or the other. Okay, so back over here to the layout, what am I doing? I am trying to figure out my title. My title is going to be I Dig You. And I thought that was perfect because they are digging in the grass, in the dirt. They're not digging in grass. And so I pulled out this purple foam and I am going to layer some of that green right on top of that purple foam so that I can actually just die cut my title. And that was one of the reasons that I kept some of that green paper back, because I knew I was going to probably use some of it for a title or on a different layout. So this is a great way to make your title custom for your layout. I basically just put the pattern paper right over the adhesive part of that foam tape, which is Fun Foam from Walmart, and one side is adhesive backed. And then I put the dies right on top of that pattern paper and cut it out, and then I've got my own homemade thickers. And I am using two different font sets there. The large one that for the word dig is from Momenta, and I picked that up at Hobby Lobby when they have their 40% off of Momenta dies. And it is like 1 3/4 inch tall, which I really like because it's big and bold. And then the other two pieces are the lowercase alphabet, I believe. I'm thinking if that is... Yeah, it's the lowercase alphabet of one of the Pink Fresh dies, and I don't know if it is Heather or if it is Adore. So it is one of the two. And I did leave the outline on it because those Pink Fresh dies have an outline all the way around each letter, and you can use the outline, not use the outline, use the outline by itself. It gives you a lot of flexibility, but I left the outline on there just so it'd be really bold. And then I found these little, I think it's actually supposed to be an apostrophe, but I cut it 4 times and I made it quotation marks so that the dig is in quotation marks. And then I'm just adding a little bit of this dark green Nuvo shimmer spray. I think sparkle spray. I think it's sparkle spray. I don't know. The names are changed or are different for each brand, but it's the one that has the silver sparkle in it, and it is from Nuvo. And so I apologize that was really vague. And then I am pulling out some white enamel dots from Gina Marie Designs. I do use her enamel dots quite often, and I like them because they're really inexpensive. They're like $2.25 for a pack, and you get that whole sheet. And she has tons and tons of options in colors and finishes. These happen to be matte white. And so I'm just going to finish off my layout with that. And the close-ups are coming up here in just a few moments, so stick around for those. And thank you so much for watching. If you're not a subscriber, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. And if you are already subscribed, thank you for subscribing. And if you don't mind hitting that thumbs up, I'd love that too. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.